Hi guys, it's me Karen and welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to do another page in the book here that we're working in yesterday, Hanna Karlzon. It's the Tales from the City Among the Stars. And I'm going to do the other page over here from the one we did yesterday. I don't know if you can still see it, a little shine on that one. We're going to do them in the same colors before I put all the pencils away. That's the reason I decided I'd go ahead and do it. I'm going to just bring those colors over to the other side. So you'll notice some of the flowers here already have some color on them, and we are just working in the same color we used in here, and that was the dark flesh, cinnamon, and light flesh. Those three colors in the petals, and I'll just show you on one of these flowers how I am working on them. And the leaves are going to be in the green tone, which is just the earth green and ivory. So we'll bring those two over here. So I think I'll do the set up here since I did a little bit of work down here. So I'll get it set up and we'll just do this little corner up here. Just for the fact that there are a lot of little flowers here, and I thought I'd do this portion and then maybe work on her, the kite, a little bit of the background that I'm going to do in the whole area back here, but I'll just do this corner because I think I'm going to do it in pencil. And then the inside of this, I'm going to do the same as the clouds over here, and we'll do that in ink up here and then put some of the greenery down here just to have her standing on something. Anyway, that's the whole plan of it. So I'm going to get the camera down and we're going to work on this section up here. Okay, so like I said, we already put down the dark flesh just in some areas here. So just on one side of the petals, and we just lightly put it down. We're going to go in with the cinnamon. And any area that has a little line in it here, we're just going to bring that line down and then just blend it in a little bit. And this looks like a little nice wrinkle in the flower. We're going to do the same thing right there. So it's got a little bit, and we may just darken that there. Bring that one down. And bring that one down. It's like a fold. So we're just going to do it like that. Find a little crease. We can bring that down. Some of these just leave alone. And we'll do this one here. Okay, this one here. Just is a lot of these, and it gets kind of boring when you're doing 100 of them. Okay, next we're going to bring in the light flesh here and just bring that around, still leaving a little white spot there. And just like that. Then we'll bring in a little white, and this is the Holbein soft white, and we're just going to lighten one side of this. Doesn't matter which side you pick, as long as they look a little cohesive. I don't think I did those over there. Okay. And then we're going to bring in the green and do the little flowers, or the leaves, sorry. So we're just going to pick one side to make it a little darker than the other. Going to darken that line that comes up. And then just darken there. Okay, then we're going to bring the ivory in. Okay, we're going to do that on all of the leaves. We may add in a little veining, I'm not sure. It's going to be a lot of work because of all the leaves that are out here. And it depends on how long you want to spend on your picture. How much detail you really want to put into it. I only want these colors because we're going to add a tiny bit of brown in there on everything. And it's the same brown we used on the other side. I think it was raw umber. And we're just going to add a touch down in here. And a tiny in the pink flowers. Okay, we just add a little bit of the Van-Dyck Brown right in here. Okay, so that's what they're going to look like. In the background, we're going to use the ivory. Hopefully I'll have enough of this to do this with. So when we go across it, we will bring it up like this. And you can bring it through because we used it on the green. So we'll just bring that color out. Then we're going to use the brown and we're going to darken it right around the edge here. And pull it out like that. We'll darken some areas and then let it go back to the ivory. So you can get a hint there of what we're going to do all the way on the outside. I could do just a little bit more of that for you, but like I said, it's going to get really repetitive. Okay, we're going to take a little of this darker brown too and stick it in there. Just use those three colors to blend together. Okay, for the next, I don't know how many hours, I will be doing that until that's done. And then we'll come back and we'll do something on the inside. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, guys, we've gotten this finished. I am going to add the little dots like I did over here, all along here, but I don't want to smear it in because it'll take a while to dry. So we're going to do some work in here. We're going to do the kite next. And I'm going to do it kind of in all the colors that were over here. So we're going to get those out. We got the blue, we got the green. There we go. Okay, we're going to do the green here first. And we're just going to use this line. As like a stitched area. So we'll pretend it's like a quilt. It's going to be tightest down here where the stick is, and over here where the stick is. And that'll be stretched across here, so this will be kind of tight too. And this will be looser down in this area. Okay, put a little of the ivory in here. We're going to do the blue. Go in really lightly. Okay. Then we're going to do I think we better do the pink out here. Just because if I put the beige out here, it would blend right in. That gets mixed with a little of the cinnamon. Okay, and then our ivory side over here. The brown we put in there was the raw umber. I'm going to take that over into the pink. Into the green. Then we'll bring in a darker one. The Van-Dyck Brown. Just go where that stitch line is. We're going to go out into these sticks a little bit. There's a little knot there for our string. We'll bring in another color, and this is the burnt sienna. Bring in some Bister. Little ivory in there just to have it light in some spots. Okay, then I have to get you down. Okay, we gotta color in that little thing here a little better. And that little sticky thing she's holding. Do a little beige on it and a little cream. Okay. We're going to put dots in that also, just like we did on the other side. And we have all these little ribbons that come down, so we've got to decide on those. I think I'll do this one here in blue. The one reason is there's no blue out in here and it won't get lost. So we'll do that one. That goes to that. We'll do this one. And so we do this one here. And we're going to do the other one in green. There's a reason for that. We're going to do a little background in pink in here like we did on the other side with the clouds. And I don't want to blend these little guys in with the pink that's going to go in the background. So just adding them as the other colors would be nice. Okay, this one. These are only going to be the green and the blue with maybe a little bit of white in there, or ivory, whichever one. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this one in green. All right. And in the blue, we'll just darken these areas here. By pressing harder on the pencil. There. We're going to leave them be for just a bit. Let's see. Her boots are going to be blue. Just want to add a little lightness there. We'll Put a little white in, make sure white's clean. Let's see, the buckles could be pink. We'll make them pink. Go in with the cinnamon first. Then a little of the dark flesh. We'll just add a little bit of the ivory in it. Okay. Now, I want her skirt to be pink. We're going to go in with the cinnamon first. So I know where it's going to go. Okay, then we'll go in with the dark flesh, very lightly. Okay, we can go up and do the little ruffle here. All you have to know about ruffles is there are valleys and hills. Valleys need to be darker than the hills. Okay, back in with the pink, which is the dark flesh. Very lightly. Going to bring in some of the white, make sure the tip is clean. We're accenting the little ruffle here. Okay, fuzzle buzzles all over the place. Underskirt is going to be the cream color. So we'll just do ivory. And then bring in the brown, the raw umber. Hill, valley, hill. So we're going to darken this area here a little more than the other areas. That's going to be a hill, this is going to be a valley. Guess they're going to start early this day. I don't think you can hear it, but a little bit of fireworks going off. I can hear it. This is the burnt sienna. Just going to darken that a little bit. We're also going to put a little of this in the skirt. Shadow underneath that ruffle. Okay. Now we have to decide. I think we'll put a little blue belt on it. Green top. Yeah. Let's see. Green. Only thing is, this arm is behind the other arm, so we do have to make it a little darker here. This is earth green. It's not a very dark color. Okay. Gonna throw some ivory in that one. Forgot to add it to the ribbon. We're going to do that. The blue one gets white. Okay, we're going to add a little bit white to the little ruffles, or the what do you call these things? Wrinkles in the fabric. Interesting clothing. Add a little more cinnamon in there. Now we add in the brown tones. Just darken them up in the skirt a little bit. Put a little pink up here in her cuffs. Okay. Now we got to do our skin tone, which is going to be a little easy because we have those colors all over the page. So this is the light flesh. Because these are so small, if you go dark on the fingertips and then just bring it and darken it down here, leave everything else light, it gives it enough shading. Same with her face, it's not that big. Go dark around the hair, a little bit around the nose, in the lip area, you can darken it a little bit. Down here, and then just lightly go over the rest of it. Almost not touching it. You can take a little bit of the dark flesh, go under her eye here, give her a little blush, darken her lips a little bit. Take a little white if you want. Touch up her nose, her chin, upper lip, and around her eye here. A little highlight around her fingers. We can give her a blue eye if we can even get a color in there. I don't know. I'm going to sharpen that a little bit more than it is. A little blue in there, and find a black pencil. You're black. You need to be sharp too because we have teeny tiny eyes in here. Teeny tiny everything. Okay, a little bit of eyelashes. A pupil in there somewhere. She's looking up at the kite. Okay, gonna do her hair real quick. Oh, we could do her skin tone down here in her legs, I guess. Knees will be darker. That's about it. Okay, hair. I really need a, well, we'll go ahead and try this. The ivory. Yep, I'm just scribbling it all over there. We're going to highlight it with the browns. So here's the nice little area to start with. It's got all the tiny little lines. So bring down some color. Get another color. Let's see. Go in with some of the burnt sienna. Okay, we'll get walnut brown. Just going to darken these areas. Eyebrow. Okay, then we're going to go in with our lightest shade here, which is the raw umber, I believe. We could go in with a little burnt ochre. That one's sitting way over there, or some cinnamon for that matter. Let's see. Burnt ochre. Don't like how dark I got it right there, so can pull some of that out. Then we're going to go in with a little bit of the cinnamon. Some little extra pressure on some areas, just to get a little of that pink color in her hair. I think it's kind of cute. Then we're going to bring in the ivory again and try to blend that just a bit here. Go back in just where you would like it, a little darker. Boom. My pencils all over my desk. A little smushy. Okay. We're going to throw a little of this brown color down here in her boots. I don't like that one with this color. I'm going to use a redder one. Okay. And now we get to do the fun work in the background up here. So if you hold on. Okay. Hopefully all that wasn't very blurry. I had it on lock and I'm sorry. All right, clouds. Like we did on the other one, we're going to make a few little clouds here. We have to kind of position them to where we want them. I'm only going to ink some of this. So we'll see how this goes. We're also going to use our stamp and stamp in here too, but that'll come later. So I have the Victorian Velvet and the Gathered Twigs out. I'm going to load it with both colors like I did before. They mix well. So we're going to put one, right over here. Do I want it that way or do I want it this way? I don't know. I'll go this way. And we'll stick it here. We're going to ink in here, pull that color up and around, and down underneath our cloud. Okay, there's one. Let's stick one over here. I don't know if I want one back here. I'll do one back here. Now you notice I have not colored this in yet. I was going to wait until I was done with all the inking here in order to do that. I'm going to darken that up just a little bit. I don't want it so bright. Okay, one up here, we're going to turn that one around so we don't have the same cloud. We'll do it right up there. There we go. We're going to bring some of this color. We could do. Don't know if I want another one. Well, let's see. Put a light one here. There. Okay, now we're going to take these two colors, darken around there a little bit, darken around here, bring it over that a little bit, just very lightly is all I'm doing, is very, very, very lightly going over this and bringing some of that color down. Put some in here. Okay, we're going to make a little edge around here. Just pushing a little heavier right around the corner. On that side, then we can go a lot darker on this side because we're already inked over here. Going to put a little of this in her dress, both colors. A little in her shirt. Tiny bit up here. And then I'm going to ink around the edges. I didn't get to do that, so I'm going to do that. Need a piece of paper. Not easy to find. Doesn't need to be really thick. I'm just going to stick it back here. Try to get it in the crick of the book. And then lay your page down. Hopefully that'll be on the edge far enough. We're going to use the same ink pad with a little more of the distress ink in the gathered twigs and just kind of go around the edge here. Put a little of the pink in if you want. Your page, you can do whatever you want. And just get it mixed up there. Okay. Then we're going to put in our stamp. We're going to stamp with the gathered twigs. Get it in our little kite there. We're going to put it around the edges here. some in her boots. Put a little in her clothing. Excuse me, I have someone ringing the doorbell. Hold on. Okay, we're going to put a little tiny bit more. Just going to watch the corner and putting it in right there on that. There. I like it on her skirt too. Maybe on her boots. Nope, can't get any there. Okay. Now, we'll redo the lid up these things. The white and the blue here. Just so you don't see the cloud going through that. There. All right. And we have to glitter this page, because we have some glitter on the other page and I want it on both pages. So we're going to do like the little knot that's up here and bring it down. There, we're going to put it on this knot, and whatever these little beads are, they're all over the place. And we're going to put a little in the ribbon. I think I just put my finger in it. We'll watch that. We'll do the little knobs of the kite. Now we're going to do a little bit of stitching here. There we go. Okay. Before I did that, I should have done the this thing. We're going to go around and just put in a couple of tones of brown in here, darker than the outer rim here. This is, I believe, walnut brown. I can't put my hand down. It's going to make this difficult. Okay. Turn the book. Okay, then we're going to use the burnt sienna. How about if I do half of this and then I'll finish it off camera, so I don't have to wiggle my hand all over the place. We'll go in with the raw umber. Then we will go in with the ochre. It's the burnt ochre. Okay, so it will look like that. All right, you get the hint. We'll keep going with that, and then I'll just finish up the glitter I want on the page. So we're going to put it on her little cuffs here, on some of these stitch lines in her skirt, and down around here. And we'll put it on the buckles of her shoes. I am going to put it in some of these areas on here too. Not all the way around, just in some spots. Like that. I don't think I need to put it in the background here. I think it looks fine out there, because if I did, I'd be putting it on all of it. I don't want that much glitter on it. But that is it. I'll finish coloring this part, put the rest of the stickles on there, and take a picture at the end. And I'm going to do it on her belt too. Might as well. A little in here. Anyway, I'll finish the rest of that off camera and take a picture at the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section down below, and I will see you in the next one. I think they worked out nice together. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Bye now.